we are often met with a series of questions. What comes next? What happens when the work is done, the kids are grown, and we are left with nothing but time? For many of us, reaching 60 is a milestone, one that comes with a mixture of joy, reflection, and sometimes a little bit of uncertainty. We've worked hard all our lives, raising families, building careers, and contributing to the world around us. Now it's time to slow down to live at our own pace. But as we do, one question looms larger than the rest. What will support us in these later years? For many, the first thing that comes to mind is family. We think of our children, grandchildren, and the comfort of knowing that they'll be there for us when we need help. But the truth is, family, while important, is not the only or even the most reliable source of support as we grow older. The reality is, family can't always be there in the way we want or need them to be. They have their own lives, responsibilities, and challenges, and as much as they love us, they cannot be the constant pillar of support that we might hope for. This realization can be a tough one. It's easy to imagine that our loved ones will always be there offering a helping hand when we need it, but we must face the truth when it comes to living a fulfilling and peaceful life after 60. The most reliable support comes from within ourselves and the pillars we build for ourselves. And these pillars are not just things we hope for, they are things we must actively cultivate in our lives. In this video, we will explore 6 pillars of support that are the true foundation of a fulfilling, peaceful, and independent life after 60. These pillars are not just fleeting sources of help or temporary fixes, they are the solid, unshakable foundations that will allow us to live with purpose, vitality, and peace as we move through this chapter of life. By relying on these 6 pillars, we can stop waiting for external sources of support and start creating a life that we can truly rely on. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but family has always been there for me, and I understand that. Family is deeply important. It provides love, companionship, and a sense of belonging, but relying solely on family as the primary source of support can create a feeling of dependency, leaving us vulnerable when they're not around or able to offer the help we need. It's essential to recognize that the power to live fully after 60 lies in the strength of the foundations we build within ourselves. So, what are these 6 pillars? What are the true sources of support that will help us navigate this time with grace, independence, and fulfillment? These pillars are not just abstract concepts. They are practical, real actions and mindsets that you can embrace right now today. By focusing on these 6 pillars, you will build a life that is resilient, joyful, and deeply satisfying. The first pillar is the foundation of physical well-being. The second is mental clarity and emotional health. The third pillar is financial security. The fourth pillar is social connection and community. The fifth pillar is purpose and personal growth. And the sixth and final pillar is spiritual peace and inner fulfillment. Each of these pillars will play a crucial role in how you live out your retirement years. And while family is important, it's these 6 pillars that will offer you the stability, strength, and independence you need to live a life of peace and joy after 60. So let's begin this journey together. As we explore these 6 pillars, remember that the most reliable support you can have in your life is the strength you build from within. By relying on these internal sources of support, you'll find yourself standing tall, ready to embrace whatever comes next with confidence, joy, and peace. Now that we've established the importance of relying on internal sources of support after 60, let's dive into the 6 pillars that will form the foundation of a peaceful, fulfilling, and independent retirement. These pillars aren't abstract ideas or fleeting notions. They are practical, actionable steps that you can begin to build today. Each one plays a vital role in ensuring that you are supported, empowered, and living a life that brings you happiness and peace. As we go through these 6 pillars, remember that the foundation of your happiness lies in creating a balanced life. It's not about relying on others, but about nurturing and growing the strength within yourself. With these 6 pillars, you can face retirement with confidence, knowing that you are equipped to navigate this new chapter with joy and fulfillment. Pillar 1, physical well-being. The first and most crucial pillar is your physical well-being. As we age, our bodies change. There's no denying it, but that doesn't mean we have to accept decline or stop taking care of ourselves. Your physical health forms the foundation of everything else in your life. Without good health, it's difficult to enjoy the activities and experiences that make retirement fulfilling. So this pillar is the bedrock upon which your retirement will stand. You don't have to be a marathon runner or a fitness enthusiast to take care of your body. The key is consistency and moderation. Incorporating physical activity into your daily routine is essential for maintaining mobility, strength, and vitality. Whether it's a daily walk in the park, swimming, yoga, or simply stretching each morning, moving your body is an investment in your health that pays dividends. Equally important is maintaining a balanced diet. As we age, our metabolism slows down and our nutritional needs change. Eating a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats can help boost energy, prevent disease, and maintain a healthy weight. Don't overlook the power of hydration as well. Staying properly hydrated is essential for joint health, digestion, and cognitive function. Lastly, don't forget the importance of sleep. Adequate rest is just as crucial for maintaining physical health as exercise and diet. Creating a bedtime routine and sticking to a regular sleep schedule can help you wake up feeling refreshed and energized for the day ahead. In short, your physical health is the foundation for everything else you will do in your retirement. By committing to small, sustainable changes in your daily habits, you'll ensure that your body remains strong and able to enjoy all that life has to offer. Pillar 2, mental and emotional health. The second pillar is mental and emotional health. We've talked about the importance of taking care of your body, but just as vital is taking care of your mind and emotions. The years after 60 can bring about a wide range of feelings. Perhaps there's a sense of loss, anxiety about the future, or a shift in identity after retirement. All of this can impact your mental health, so it's important to focus on nurturing your emotional well-being as well. First, let's talk about mental stimulation. Just as your body needs exercise, your brain does too. Keep it engaged by reading, solving puzzles, learning new skills, or even taking a class in something that piques your interest. When you challenge your brain, you not only keep it sharp, but also stave off cognitive decline and reduce the risk of conditions like dementia. Emotional health is equally important. It's natural to feel a sense of loss or uncertainty as you transition into retirement. For many, the shift from a busy work life to having more free time can feel overwhelming, but it's important to stay connected to your emotions, acknowledge them, and seek help when needed. If you're feeling down or anxious, don't ignore those feelings. Consider seeking therapy, joining a support group, or simply talking to friends or family about what you're experiencing. Practicing mindfulness meditation or deep breathing exercises can help ease stress and improve emotional resilience. Take time each day to reflect, meditate, or simply practice gratitude. These practices will help you stay emotionally grounded, reducing the impact of negative emotions and fostering a sense of calm and clarity. In short, mental and emotional health is crucial for living a fulfilling retirement. Prioritizing activities that engage and nurture your mind while also addressing emotional well-being will ensure that you live not only longer, but with greater peace of mind. Pillar 3, financial security. The third pillar is financial security. One of the greatest sources of stress in retirement can be the fear of running out of money. Many of us have spent years working to support our families, saving for the future, and contributing to retirement plans. But when the regular paycheck stops, it's natural to feel uncertain about how to manage finances. The key to financial security after 60 is planning ahead. If you haven't already, take the time to assess your financial situation. Work with a financial advisor if necessary,
to develop a plan that includes budgeting, saving, and investing. It's important to know how much money you'll need to live comfortably and how to make that money last throughout your retirement. Don't forget to factor in healthcare costs. As we age, healthcare can become one of the largest expenses. Look into options for health insurance, long-term care, and other medical needs that might arise. Having a financial cushion for these expenses will give you peace of mind and allow you to enjoy your retirement without worrying about unexpected costs. While family can provide emotional support, financial security comes from your own planning and discipline. By making smart decisions with your money, you can ensure that you're financially stable and able to enjoy your retirement years without fear or stress. Pillar 4, social connections and community. The fourth pillar is social connections and community. As we age, it's easy to feel isolated, especially if our children have moved away or our social circle has shrunk. The human need for connection is vital, and it's something that cannot be overlooked in retirement. We've all heard the saying, "It takes a village." Well, in retirement, your village is made up of the people you choose to surround yourself with. Whether it's friends, neighbors, or a community group, maintaining social connections is essential for your well-being. Isolation can lead to depression, loneliness, and a lack of fulfillment, so make it a priority to stay socially engaged. Join clubs or organizations that align with your interests, attend local events, volunteer, or take up a hobby that allows you to meet new people. The bonds you create in retirement will offer you a sense of belonging, camaraderie, and support. Having a network of people you can turn to will help keep loneliness at bay and keep your spirits high. In addition, don't underestimate the power of community support. Whether it's sharing experiences with others who are in similar stages of life or offering a helping hand to those who need it, creating a sense of community can fill your retirement with joy, purpose, and the mutual support we all need. Pillar 5, Purpose and Personal Growth. The fifth pillar is purpose and personal growth. When you retire, it's natural to feel like your purpose has shifted. The work you've done for decades may have defined your identity, and now that it's over, you may be wondering, what's next? But retirement is the perfect opportunity to find new purpose and meaning in life. Purpose doesn't have to be tied to a job. It can come from pursuing new passions, learning new skills, or helping others. Maybe it's writing that novel you've always wanted to write, or taking up a cause you care deeply about. Perhaps it's volunteering, mentoring, or simply being a source of wisdom and support to those around you. Personal growth doesn't stop after 60, it's just beginning. Take time to learn something new, whether it's through reading, taking classes, or exploring new hobbies. The act of learning and growing keeps your mind sharp, your heart open, and your spirit energized. Purpose in retirement can give your life direction and meaning, helping you to navigate this time with passion and enthusiasm. When you have a sense of purpose, your retirement will be full of fulfillment, joy, and a deep connection to the world around you. Pillar 6, Spiritual Peace and Inner Fulfillment. The final pillar is spiritual peace and inner fulfillment. Regardless of your religious beliefs or spiritual practices, finding inner peace is essential for living a happy, balanced retirement. Spirituality is about connecting with something greater than yourself, whether that's through religion, nature, meditation, or simply finding moments of stillness and reflection. Taking time each day for quiet reflection, meditation, or prayer can help you stay centered and grounded. It's in these moments of stillness that we find clarity, calm, and the ability to truly appreciate life as it is. Spiritual peace is not about adhering to a particular belief system. It's about finding meaning and purpose in the life you've lived and the life you're creating. Inner fulfillment comes from accepting who you are, letting go of attachments, and finding peace in the present moment. It's about being at peace with yourself, your life, and the world around you. When you feel connected to your inner self and to the universe, you'll find that your retirement is filled with a sense of serenity and joy.
As we come to the end of this section, I want you to remember that these 6 pillars are the foundation of a fulfilling retirement. When you cultivate each one of them, you'll build a life that is not just about getting by, but about truly thriving. You are the author of your own story, and these pillars are the tools that will allow you to write a beautiful, meaningful chapter in the years ahead. As we continue our exploration of these 6 pillars, we now turn our focus to how you can apply these principles in your own life. It's one thing to know about the 6 pillars of support, but it's another to put them into action. Retirement is an exciting yet sometimes daunting time. It's a time of change, a time of transition, and above all, it's a time for you to make decisions that will shape the rest of your life. How you live these years will depend on how you choose to apply these 6 pillars, whether you've already embraced them or are just starting to explore what they mean. I want you to imagine yourself standing at the beginning of this new chapter, holding these 6 pillars in your hands. Think of them as tools that you can use to build the life you want. No one else can do this for you. The power is in your hands. How do you begin? How do you take what we've discussed and turn it into a reality? Physical well-being, starting small, staying consistent. The first pillar, physical well-being, is the most important because without a healthy body, it becomes difficult to enjoy all the other pillars. Physical well-being is not about pushing yourself to extremes or comparing yourself to others. It's about finding a routine that works for you, one that is sustainable, gentle, and realistic. Let's begin with small, achievable steps. Maybe it's as simple as getting out for a short walk every day. Start with 10 minutes and gradually build from there. Walking in nature, soaking up the beauty around you, is a simple and powerful way to stay active. Walking improves circulation, strengthens muscles, and even boosts your mood. If you prefer something less strenuous, try gentle stretching or yoga. Both are excellent for maintaining flexibility and reducing stress. Yoga can help you calm the mind while strengthening the body. It's not about achieving the perfect pose, but about connecting with your body and being present in the moment. Small efforts like this can make a significant difference over time. Also remember that diet plays a huge role in your physical health. A balanced, healthy diet can prevent many age-related health issues. Incorporate more fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins into your meals. Don't think of it as a restriction, but as a way to nourish your body so you can continue to enjoy all the things that bring you joy. Remember, physical well-being doesn't have to be about pushing your limits. It's about setting yourself up for success by making small, consistent efforts that you can maintain. This is how you will feel empowered and energized as you navigate through your retirement years. Mental and emotional health, the foundation of happiness. The second pillar, mental and emotional health, is equally important. It's no secret that as we age, we can face challenges that affect our mental well-being. Loss, change, the fear of the unknown. These feelings are natural, but we don't have to let them take over our lives. The key is to actively nurture our mental health just as we do our physical health. Start by giving yourself permission to feel. If you're struggling with any negative emotions, grief, loneliness, anxiety, acknowledge them. Don't push them away or pretend they aren't there. Once you acknowledge your emotions, you can begin to work through them. Consider seeking therapy or joining a support group. Talking about your feelings can help you gain perspective and feel less isolated. There are also simple everyday practices that can support your emotional health. Mindfulness is one of the most effective ways to quiet the mind and stay present. Taking 5 minutes each day to sit quietly, close your eyes, and breathe deeply can help reset your emotional state. It might seem small, but these moments of stillness can have a profound impact on your emotional well-being. Additionally, finding joy in small things can elevate your mood. Whether it's watching a sunrise, savoring a cup of tea, or taking a moment to listen to your favorite music, these little moments add up and contribute to a happier state of mind. Fill your days with positive thoughts.
small acts of kindness, and activities that make you feel connected to the world around you. Mental health also benefits from a sense of purpose. We've talked about purpose earlier, but it's important to recognize that having something to look forward to, a reason to get out of bed in the morning, is a powerful antidote to depression and loneliness. The more you create moments of connection with yourself and others, the better you will feel emotionally and mentally. Financial security, building a stable future. The third pillar, financial security, is essential for peace of mind in retirement. Many people fear they won't have enough money to live comfortably, and that fear can rob them of the joy of their retirement years. But financial security doesn't happen overnight. It requires planning, patience, and smart decision-making. If you haven't already, it's time to assess your financial situation. Sit down and take an honest look at your income, savings, and expenses. If you haven't yet developed a plan, now is the time to create one. Work with a financial advisor if you need to and set clear, realistic financial goals. Consider adjusting your lifestyle to align with your financial situation. Retirement doesn't mean you have to stop enjoying life, but it may mean adjusting how you spend your money. It could be about choosing simpler pleasures that bring you joy without breaking the bank. Budgeting wisely and setting aside funds for emergencies, healthcare, and other unexpected expenses will ensure that you have the security you need to live comfortably and confidently. Another important aspect of financial security is knowing that it's not just about having money, it's about using it wisely. You don't have to rely on family or others to support you. With careful planning and discipline, you can take control of your financial future. This will allow you to enjoy retirement without the constant worry of running out of money. Social connections and community-building relationships. Now let's move on to the fourth pillar, social connections and community. As we age, we can sometimes feel more isolated. Our children grow up and move away. Our friends may pass on, and it can become easy to feel disconnected from the world. However, as we've discussed before, human connection is essential. We were never meant to go through life alone. Start by reconnecting with old friends and family. Pick up the phone, write letters, or arrange visits. If possible, volunteer or engage with local organizations. There's something incredibly fulfilling about giving back to the community and being around people who value the same things you do. Take a class or join a hobby group. Whether it's a fitness class, a knitting circle, or a cooking club, engaging in activities with others gives you a sense of belonging. It's also a great way to meet people who share your interests and build lasting friendships. Don't underestimate the power of simple human connection. It could be as easy as chatting with a neighbor, sharing a meal with a friend, or simply spending time in a community setting. Social connection is one of the most important aspects of a happy, fulfilling life. Purpose and personal growth. Creating new goals. The fifth pillar is purpose and personal growth. Retirement is the perfect time to reevaluate your goals and set new ones. Just because you're no longer working doesn't mean you can't have goals. In fact, retirement gives you the time to explore new passions and interests. What are the things you've always wanted to do but never had the time for? Personal growth doesn't stop after 60. You are never too old to learn something new or take on new challenges. Start by asking yourself what excites you. Whether it's learning a new skill, traveling to a new destination, or even picking up a new hobby, the opportunities are endless. Purpose can be found in every part of life. It's about finding new ways to challenge yourself, grow, and contribute. Set goals that excite you and give your life a sense of direction. It might be something simple like reading more books, or it could be as adventurous as starting a new business or pursuing an artistic endeavor. Whatever it is, make sure it aligns with your passions and brings joy into your life. The final pillar in our journey is spiritual peace and inner fulfillment. This may be the most personal pillar of all, and it's also the one that can vary greatly from person to person. Spiritual peace is about seeking inner balance, regardless of what beliefs or faiths you hold. It's about connecting with something greater than yourself, whether that's through religion, nature, or simply the practice of meditation and reflection. As we enter this stage of life, we often find ourselves reflecting on the deeper questions of life. What does life mean? What happens after we pass? And how do we find peace amid change? Spiritual peace is the answer to these questions. It's the feeling that no matter what happens around you, you stand firm and have peace with yourself and the world. Finding spiritual peace is not always easy, but when we achieve it, we experience deep inner fulfillment. You can begin by practicing meditation, prayer, or other methods of reflection. These moments of stillness help you connect with yourself, find clarity about your purpose in life, and ease the worries and stress in your soul. Take time to sit quietly in a peaceful space, turning off the noise of life and just focusing on your breath. Even just a few minutes each day can create a significant shift in how you feel about life and yourself. If you are religious, prayer is an excellent method for finding peace and connecting to deeper spiritual values. If not, you may find peace in simply enjoying nature, listening to the wind, or reflecting on the important things in life. However, spiritual peace is not only about seeking external stillness, but also about accepting the changes and impermanence of life. As we age, we will inevitably face losses and unavoidable changes, and sometimes even death. But the key is to accept these changes, not in surrender, but in order to find peace within that acceptance. This doesn't mean we won't feel sadness or pain when we experience loss, but instead of fearing it or feeling despair, we can learn to accept it as part of life, and through that find inner fulfillment. Spiritual peace comes from knowing that life is a journey full of ups and downs, and we can find serenity by accepting all that comes and goes. To maintain spiritual peace, you need to nurture a relationship with yourself. Don't ignore your emotions. Let them pass, accept them, and learn to grow from them. Practicing daily gratitude is also a powerful way to maintain peace. When you express gratitude for the simple things in life, such as a good meal, a warm conversation, or a peaceful morning, you will feel a positive energy flowing through your soul. To achieve inner fulfillment, you also need to find your purpose in life. This could involve long-held interests, values you want to pursue, or things you wish to contribute to society. Having a sense of purpose not only helps you live with joy, but also with deep fulfillment, because you know that each day you live has meaning. When you achieve spiritual peace and inner fulfillment, you will feel content with yourself, with what you have experienced, and with what you are creating. This is the state you not only seek, but the state you need in order to enjoy a peaceful and happy retirement. Finally, I want you to remember that all 6 of these pillars are the perfect combination to create a complete retirement life. None of these pillars stand alone. They all support each other to help you live a life of peace, freedom, and happiness. If you take care of your physical health, maintain your mental health, ensure financial security, connect with your community, nurture your purpose and personal growth, and find inner peace, you will build the retirement life you've always dreamed of. These 6 pillars are not theoretical or abstract ideas. They are practical tools that you can use to live a life that is not only full, but also meaningful. Retirement is not the end. It is the beginning of a new chapter where you can live freely, fully, and more happily than ever before. So start today. Set your goals, take care of your health, connect with those around you, and never stop learning and growing. All of these things will help you create the life you truly deserve. As we come to the final part of our journey, I want to take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed so far. Throughout this video, we've explored 6 crucial pillars that provide reliable support after 60 support that you can build for yourself from the inside out. These pillars are not simply theories or ideas. They are practical, actionable principles that you can begin to implement right now, no matter where you are in life. In part 1, we talked about how important it is to recognize that after 60, your life is no longer dependent on external factors like family or the workplace. While family can offer emotional support, true stability and happiness in retirement must come from within you. You are the one who has the power to create the life you want. You have the strength, the wisdom, and the ability to forge your own path. Your journey doesn't stop after you retire. It's just the beginning of a new chapter, and that chapter is yours to write. In part 2, we delved into the 6 pillars themselves, the tools that will help you build that fulfilling, peaceful, and joyful retirement. We began by exploring the importance of physical well-being. After all, a healthy body is the foundation of everything else. Without good health, it's difficult to truly enjoy life. That's why taking care of your body, no matter what stage of life you're in, is essential. Regular exercise, a healthy diet, and proper rest are the building blocks that allow you to continue doing the things you love, whether it's traveling, spending time with loved ones, or pursuing your passions. We also explored mental and emotional health, recognizing that happiness and fulfillment are deeply connected to how we feel mentally and emotionally. As we grow older, we may experience grief, anxiety, or feelings of isolation, but we don't have to let these emotions define us. By practicing mindfulness, seeking support when needed, and engaging in activities that bring joy and purpose, we can nurture our emotional well-being and create a sense of inner peace. This mental and emotional health forms the foundation of our happiness in retirement. We then moved on to financial security, understanding that retirement doesn't have to be a time of financial worry or stress. By planning ahead, budgeting wisely, and managing your resources, you can create a stable financial foundation that allows you to live comfortably and with peace of mind. Financial security is not just about having money, it's about being in control of your financial future, so you can enjoy your golden years without fear of running out of resources. As we continued, we looked at social connections and the importance of community. The reality of retirement is that many of us may experience more time alone than we're used to. Our children may live far away, and our social circle may shrink. However, as we've learned, social connection is key to our overall well-being. The more we engage with others, whether it's through friendships, volunteering, or joining community groups, the more we create a sense of belonging and purpose. Isolation is one of the greatest risks to our mental health in retirement, but by fostering relationships and staying connected to others, we ensure that we have the support system we need to thrive. Next, we explored purpose and personal growth, recognizing that retirement isn't the end of our journey, it's the start of a new one. This chapter is an opportunity to pursue new passions, learn new skills, and explore new horizons. Whether it's taking up a hobby, learning something new, or helping others, having a sense of purpose adds meaning and direction to your days. Personal growth doesn't stop at any age, and it's through this growth that we truly find fulfillment. And finally, we arrived at the last pillar, spiritual peace and inner fulfillment. This is the pillar that holds everything else together. When you find spiritual peace, you become more resilient, more accepting of life's changes, and more at ease with the inevitable transitions that come with aging. Spiritual peace is about connection to yourself, to others, to the world around you, and to something greater. It's the quiet knowing that despite life's uncertainties, you are grounded and at peace with your journey. Whether through mindfulness, prayer, or simply spending time in nature, cultivating spiritual peace is one of the most powerful ways to create a sense of inner calm and fulfillment. So what does all of this mean for you? Practically speaking, it means that your retirement is not something that simply happens to you. It's something that you can actively shape. The 6 pillars we've discussed form the blueprint for a life that is rich in peace, joy, and meaning. You don't need to wait for circumstances to change or for things to fall into place. You already have the tools within you to create the life you want. It all starts with taking that first step, acknowledging that the power to live a peaceful, fulfilling retirement is in your hands. Start with the basics. Take care of your body, nurture your mind, connect with others, and find purpose in your day-to-day life. As you begin to build these pillars, you will see your life transform. You will feel stronger, more at peace, and more excited about what lies ahead. And as you build your life on these 6 pillars, you'll also find that you are surrounded by love, joy, and a sense of fulfillment that no one can take from you. Remember, it's never too late to begin. Whether you're just starting your retirement journey or you've already been in it for a few years, the opportunity for growth and change is always available. It's not about what you don't have, it's about what you choose to create with what you do have. You've spent your life working hard, raising families, and navigating the ups and downs of life. Now is the time to focus on you, on your well-being, your peace, and your joy. So my advice to you is this: take a deep breath, look at the life you've created, and be proud of it. You have so much to offer the world, and you still have so much to give. But in order to give your best, you first need to take care of yourself. Build your foundation on these 6 pillars. Trust in your strength, your resilience, and your ability to create a life of peace and fulfillment. Your retirement is not just about resting, it's about living with purpose, enjoying every moment, and making the most of the time you have. You've worked hard for this time in your life, and you deserve nothing less than the best. By focusing on these 6 pillars: physical well-being, mental and emotional health, financial security, social connection, purpose, and spiritual peace, you can create a retirement that's not just about surviving, but about thriving. So let today be the start of a new journey. Embrace the pillars that will carry you through and let go of any fear or uncertainty. The road ahead is full of possibilities, and with the strength you've built over the years, there is no limit to what you can accomplish in this next chapter of your life. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the upcoming exciting videos.